5, 4, 3, 2.
This is Olimar's Dair. No, it's not an eclectic, esoteric piece of just frame technology that requires a very high IQ to understand. It's a very simple move. Olimar throws out a pigment underneath him. It lasts for 8 frames, and there's a spike hitbox at the beginning that lasts for 2 frames. It's a very simple move. Or is it? See, one thing I didn't know about Olimar until very recently is that his forward air, up air and down air all auto-cancel within a short hop fast fall. If you were to repeatedly spam Olimar's short hop fast fall auto-cancel Dair, there would be 28 frames between each Dair where Olimar is in recovery. This is taking into account that you would go through the 3 frames of jump squat and 7 frames of Dair startup before you get to the active hitbox. So if you didn't want to throw out another Dair, you'd only be minus 18 on whiff. 18 is a bit of a magic number in Ultimate. It's the minimum amount of time in frames that it takes for somebody to react to something without anticipating it. So we have a move that comes out on frame 8, lasts for 8 frames, auto-cancels within a short hop fast fall, and also can be used within half-second intervals of itself. And as if it wasn't already abundantly clear, it hits below the ledge as well. Now, I don't want to give off the impression that Olimar's ledge trapping is linear. He has lots of great tools, very strong tools that come together to form a structured flowchart. But Dair? If you could use a marking rubric to judge down airs, Pyra's would be a D. Her Dair is satisfactory. But you couldn't use that same rubric to mark Olimar's down air. It is a war crime beyond human comprehension.
Ding, ding, ding! In this corner, we have weighing in at 0 pounds and 0 ounces. Nothing! In this corner, we've got much of the same.
If Dair was manifest into this world as a person, right here and right now, all the atrocities committed throughout human history would not equal 1/1,000,000,000th of the things that Dair would dream to do.
A modern art masterpiece.
Yes, it's true, Pyra's Dair auto-cancels within a short hop, and it's so huge it gives R.O.B a run for his money. But have you ever seen Pyra's Dair do this? This reset punish works on every character. If they are in the corner and you can push them off stage, you can use Dair, and 9 times out of 10 if your spacing's right, it'll spike, and they'll die. This punish is optimal before S-Smash starts killing, but you can also go for it at high percents when the Pikmin in the front of your lineup won't kill with F-Smash. Notice this animation an opponent suffers when being pushed off a ledge after missing a tech. This is called a pratfall. There is no single pratfall animation in Ultimate that is faster than Olimar's Dair startup. He's one of a select few characters that can push an opponent off the stage and then Dair them before they even have time to re-grab the ledge. But there is a bulb orb in the room. What happens if you whiff Dair? Given that there's a 30 frame interval, give or take, between 2 Dairs, an opponent should theoretically be able to time their recovery to avoid being hit. You died! But as we've explored previously, you can choose to not use another Dair, and you'll be minus 18 on whiff as a result. For the opponent, this means that if they have to recover low versus Olimar, they not only have to time their recovery to avoid being hit by Dair, they also have to time their recovery to avoid being vulnerable to, say, Olimar not using Dair and ledge trumping them. It's become a bit of a recent trend recently that it's fun to beg and bleed and moan and bitch about Steve being everything except top 1. But I'm certain any Brawl veteran around today would love to tell you that Olimar was committing similar atrocities well before any Steve main had developed the self-awareness to treat Smash as a competition. Olimar is a boomer. And while Steve continues the legacy of being the ostensibly gimmicky mid-tier that could never make a serious splash in competitive play, you shouldn't count out our friendly galactic neighbourhood Amazon delivery man. He's still got several dirty, cheap, slur-provoking tricks up his sleeves. And as always, that's all from me. Forward air, up air and down air all auto-cancel within a short hop fast fall.